Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name's Andrea and I love the Pilates Method of Exercise. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you'll become a subscriber and take a look around and see if there's videos that you're enjoying. Please do give them a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm push my videos to all kinds of people and benefits you in that more people watch my videos and I'll make more and more videos in the future. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. So today I have a little bit of a chatty video, and if you'd like more videos like this, please let me know in a comment below. A few of you have expressed interest in my chatty rants, so here's another one of them. And this one actually was inspired by a student who is a teacher as well, in one of my online classes. I've been teaching online classes via Zoom, Tuesdays through Fridays. In the month of May 2020, all classes are $15, and starting in June, my classes will go in my schedules very soon for the month of June 2020, and in June all the classes are going to be $20. So I'll leave a link to that in the description box below as well. So one of the teachers in my class asked me a really good question, and it made me think back to when I had that question as well. And in the online classes, my participants are mainly teachers all around the world, and because they're teachers and because I feel like the usual suspects have been coming to my classes over the last few months, and so I've been able to see their bodies over time, and we're working on refining and, you know, really all kinds of nerdy details. And so Cindy asked a question that was a fantastic question. And she said, you know, I love all these nerdy details, you know, in my own workout, and I appreciate them and I'm, you know, really stimulated by them, but how do we pass those nerdy details on to our clients? If the average person, you know, doesn't think about Pilates all day long like I do, or like you maybe do, and so how's that gonna work? I'm learning all this good stuff, and how do I pass it along to my clients? And this was certainly a concern that I had after my time in the work at Vintage Pilates with Jay. I too had the same thing, had the same thought, because I felt like we were learning all about these oppositional forces in the body and, you know, the two-way stretch. And I sort of thought at first, you know, that sounds a little brainy, like the average person is going to be like, not, you know, to try to talk about that in a way that doesn't use fancy words and, you know, is very clean and direct and not a lot of talking is a challenge to do. And so I have found that the skill of imparting what you want and what you view as a nerdy detail to clients, there's a few strategies you can use. And first of all, I want to say that this is this question is sort of like, speaks to a broader topic, which is the ability to prioritize your corrections and give an appropriate correction to the level of student and where they are in their mind at the moment, which is a challenging thing to do, I agree. I view Jay Grimes as kind of like the master prioritizer, and I feel like you have to start that little inner monologue of yourself as you watch your client, that you're sort of looking like, when you see things, you know, is that important? Is what you have to say about what you see like more important than them they're moving? If I interrupt the moving, is what I have to say important enough to do that? So these are the kind of questions you can ask yourself. And also, sometimes, you know, your clients don't care about Pilates in the same way that you care about Pilates, because they're very much, I don't know, I'm like this too, but they're very much in it for themselves. Like, what is Pilates going to help them achieve in their life, in their body, in their world that benefits them and that they are interested in? And so you kind of have to do a little detective work to speak to the correction in a way that they're going to care about. So maybe they have a concern about a body issue or an injury or something that they want to work on that is important to them. The more you can kind of direct your correction to address that thing that they care about, which probably what you're going to say is ultimately going to address that if it's indeed an issue. So that way you can kind of bring them on board. And you know, you don't, as long as they're not in pain, they're not being dangerous, and they're moving, you know, you can just notice. You don't have to correct everything in every exercise. And you know, maybe you did correct something in one exercise, and maybe, you know, you leave them alone for a few exercises. So that's all that I'm trying to share with you, is that you can kind of pick your battles based on what you know they're interested in, what's going to keep them safe and moving forward. And just that idea of deciding what's the priority. And you know, in general, the priority is often, you know, what happens here, right? So if you keep that in mind, and also the thought, you know, that it's only an hour, you don't have to solve all the world's problems in that 1 hour of their lesson, you know? You just have to plant a little bit of a seed to kind of wake up something in them and see what happens. So I encourage you to use the body in front of you to kind of see what's going on and kind of assess and, you know, see what you find. And thank you so much. If you have questions about this further or want to clarify anything I've said, please leave me a comment below and I'm happy to clarify. Thanks so much for watching. And again, if you like videos like this, become a subscriber, click the bell icon to be notified every time I make a video. On Fridays, the videos will be workouts, and on Tuesdays, like today, they'll be sort of like a tutorial or a chatty, ranty sort of video. Thank you so much, and I will see you later. Bye!